It is very true that we drink a lot of palm wine, but I can tell you authoritatively that some little native gin was sometimes mixed with it. And so it makes boys and girls to be wild while they are dancing. At the last episode, I told you that I graduated from the secondary school in Ilorin, and I got an admission to study accounting in Kaduna Polytechnic. Out of the so many types of clubs that were available in Kaduna Polytechnic, the one that I love so much and I love to belong to was Palmwine Drinkers Club, called the Kegites. It is very true that we drink a lot of palm wine, but I can tell you authoritatively that some little native gin was sometimes mixed with it. And so it makes boys and girls to be wild while they are dancing. And we don't call it dancing as you people call it, we call it gyrating. When we are gyrating and singing a lot of, I don't know whether to call them good songs or bad songs, but we enjoyed it so much. And when we see some Christian SU praying somewhere, we will carry all our drums to them just to dispatch them. Well, I might tell you much of that later because I met some of them in later life. Now, while I was in the Kaduna Polytechnic, I was made the chief of the Palmwine Drinkers Club, called the Chief Kegite. And my original name, I say, disappeared. And everyone knew me as the Chief Kegite, even the school authority. When there is any riot, they are coming for me. That it must be the boys of Apolabi that have caused all these riots and so on. Whereas I am in the classroom studying with other boys. Now, I remember that because we are an organized club, we always travel with the school bus. And one of the occasions, we traveled to Ilorin and we messed up a lecturer, a difficult one, who wrote to the school. Well, we were put on suspension for some time. And since that time, the school did not give us the school bus any longer, but we always find a way to travel. Be that as it may, I managed to graduate with an upper credit in Kaduna Polytechnic. And people were surprised. Say, how did it happen? But I cannot tell you more than that. And as fate will have it, I also found out that I was posted to the same Kaduna to do my NYSC. While I was posted there, I was posted to NAF. There was no work to do. I went back to the NYSC Secretariat. There I met one retired NAF, Nigerian Air Force General, who took me on as a youth corps accountant. And I was with him. I didn't know that it was like from fry pan to fire, because even the man was more than me in consuming alcohol, and he saw an accomplice. He would carry me out. We will go for late night parties. If he carries a girlfriend, he will carry one for me. Even my wife, that I later married, when she comes around, she does not see me around. Now, so much that this general loved me, and we were so pally that People could not believe. But after a while that I was working with him, the aviation company, which were running that time, was closed down because our license that we were pursuing to buy bigger aircraft was not approved. Ladies and gentlemen, you will hear more of how I was able to finish my NYC and continue working with the aviation company. Thank you.
People, the 6-year-old beer taster of Isaleiko in 1961 became the chief priest of the Palmwine drinkers at Kaduna Polytechnic in 1987. Listen, whatever we sow is what we will reap. If the parents of Matthew had sown godly example in his life, he wouldn't have become the chief priest of Palmwine drinkers, gyrating all over the place in high school, in tertiary institution. As you heard him say, he fell into friendship with a retired Army Air Force general. It was like falling from frying pan into the fire. And the evil that was sown in him increased and matured. What became of him later you will hear. Only that you cannot sow mango and expect to reap yams from the same place. It doesn't work. Parents, as I said before, learn to bring up your children in the fear and the nurture of the Lord. Thank you so much for giving us your attention again today. Do not forget to subscribe to this channel and to forward this video to your friends. Let them learn a lesson that will build our society for the better. God bless you.